Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Culture Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh, yeah! Fuck! Live, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the NRL Round 1 preview and predictions. Holy shit, the NRL is back. I cannot wait. We are about 50 hours away from the season opener between the Eels and the Storm. Round 1 is here, and I am joined by CJ Moxley in his RABBITOHS gear. CJ, we're back. Round 1 of the NRL. We're here. We're ready to go. Mate, I can't wait for round 1. Thanks for coming on this afternoon as well.
I feel like a kid in a candy shop at the moment. Just the footy's back. The world's just back to normal for people like us now. Rugby league's back.
Definitely.
Footy's back. Team lists are out. It can't get any better than this, can it?
No, it can't get any better than this. The footy's back. I delayed the live stream by about 3 or 4 minutes just because I wanted to give everyone a chance to read the team list and then come on here and give their predictions for round 1 of the NRL. It's going to be one hell of a season, and it's going to be one hell of round 1. CJ, before we get into the round 1 tips and stuff from the preview, the predictions and whatnot, I just hope my internet connection doesn't become laggy. I can see it's a bit up and down at the moment. It's just sort of cutting in and out from time to time. So hopefully that improves. But before we get into the preview and prediction, I want to say hello to the live chat. We've got a bit of a crowd building up here. Hello to Flash Toe Tago. Hello to Jacob, Josh RABBITOHS 2023, Jason Reader, Devils _ size. Hello, boys. SS Storm fan. We got Rishi from the UK. Again, shout out to the UK followers. Fantastic to have them involved in the live chat. Hello to Damien from Newcastle, William Pearson, SS Storm fan. Hello, everybody that's tuning in. Hello to Ryan Hughes. Hope you guys are all doing well on this Tuesday afternoon, February 28, 2023. It is currently 4:11 p.m. in the afternoon. Round 1 of the NRL. It's going to be outstanding. CJ?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you this one question, brother. Are you ready?
I love to yell I am, but neighbours.
All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to put the team list up on the screen. Hello to Tom Tendo and hello to Faraz as well. I hope you fellas are doing well. All right, we're going to get the team list and we're going to put it up on the screen for you guys so you can check it out. Right. Let's get it up on this for round 1. Am I getting fast to London? That is just ridiculous. All right, here we go. So, Parramatta, usual team: Guffo, Sevo, Panasini, Wagga Blake, Simonson, Brown, Moses, Campbell Gillard, Hodson, Paulo, Cartwright in the back row with Matt Dury, Hopgood at 13. And on the bench, I got Momasia, Murphy, Warumi Greg, and Makaisi Makatoa. Very, very strong side.
Wow.
Parramatta. As for Melbourne, we'll get to Melbourne's side and what they've got. Nick Meaney at the 1, William Warbrick making his debut, Raymond Smith, Tom P in the centres, Coates on the wing, Munster Hughes halves, Nelson Welsh up front, Grant at 9, Trent Lario, Eliza Katoa in the second row. Josh King will start at lock like he did last year, and the bench is Wishart, Alex McDonald, Chris Lewis, and Jordan Grant. Eels Storm. CJ, who do you like in this one? I think this is one of those games where it's really, really tough to pick. You just don't really know what's going to happen in this game.
Yeah.
Parramatta versus Melbourne. Who do you like in this one, CJ?
Oh, this feels good to do again, but I'm going to tip the Eels to break the Melbourne round 1 record. I think the Eels will get it done. I think Para will win round 1 at CommBank, the home crowd around them. Both teams are sort of depleted, but I think Parramatta have enough to get through. I'm going to tip them by 6 points. I think it'll be a close opener. I'll go a scoreline of 20-14. Do you want a first try score or an anytime try?
We'll go first for now, and we'll do any time later on in the program.
Right, so my first try scorer is actually going to be from Melbourne. I think the young debutant Will Warbrick will score first, but Parra to win.
This is so hard to pick. I really don't know which way to go. If you have a look at the odds, Melbourne are actually the favourites at $1.75. Parramatta at $2.10. I've got the odds up on the screen for you guys down the bottom. Melbourne have never lost a round 1 game under Craig Bellamy, but they're a lot weaker than what they have been in a very long time. Parramatta made a grand final last year, and they're at home to start the season. So hard to pick. I'm going with Melbourne. I'm going with Melbourne.
First disagreement of the year.
Melbourne are going to win. I'm going to go the Storm. I think the Storm are going to get the job done. I really do. I'm going to go the Storm by 4.
Close game.
I'll go a scoreline of 18-14. Melbourne Storm to win 18-14. And first try scorer. First try scorer, I will go with the new recruit in the second row, Eli Katoa, to score the first try.
Oh, bro, why not? He's going to go to a new level, but yeah, bro.
We've got one different to start off. Not bad.
Too easy.
All right, let's go to the second game of round 1 of the NRL. This is a Friday night, 6 o'clock game over there in Mount Smart. Oh, not Mount Smart, sorry. I believe is it Wellington?
Yep.
Wellington. It is the New Zealand Warriors up against the Newcastle Knights. The Warriors are $1.60. Newcastle at $2.35. So pretty good value for Newcastle. If you like them to win, there is some really good value there. We're going to get the team list up on the screen in just a moment. Before I get to the team list, bro, I don't want your prediction just yet, but what are your thoughts on this game?
I think it's a toss of the coin game. Could go any ways. It's the battle of the forward packs, isn't it? I think that's going to be a very good matchup. Yeah, both teams need a desperate good start to the year, so it's a very intriguing game.
Definitely. All right, well, we'll go for the team list here. And look, the Warriors, fullback that picked up, Charnze-Nicoll-Klokstad on the wings. I've got Dallin Watene-Zelezniak and Marcelo Montoya. The centers, Braden Williami and Adam Pompey. In the halves, Tamari Martin, Sean Johnson. The front row, Fanil Blake. Mitch Barnett going to the front row, which will be interesting. Wade Egan and hooker. The back row of Jackson Ford and Marata Niokore. Pulu Harris at lock. And on the bench, Dylan Walker, Bronte Afoa, Josh Curran, and Tom Ale. Not a bad side for the Warriors. And as we'll go to the Knights, fullback Lockie Miller, wingers Homer Hunt and Dominic Young, centers Anawi Chihuahua and Bradman Best. No Dane Gagai for round 1. Callum Ponga at 5'8", Jackson Hastings at halfback. Front row is the Saifidi brothers, Jaden Bradley at hooker. The back row of Tyson Frizzell, Lachlan Fitzgibbon, Kurt Mann at lock, and on the bench, Phoenix Crossland, Adam Elliott, Jack Covington, and Leo Thompson.
All right.
Warriors and Knights. Thoughts on this one, CJ? Who do you like in this one?
I like the Warriors here. I think just being in New Zealand, I look at their team, it looks much more subtly improved. I'm going to go with the Warriors. Warriors by 10 points. I think it'll be one of those low-scoring type games. I'll go 18 points to 8. And I think my first try scorer will be Tamari Martin in the halves.
This is tough. It's actually really, really tough to pick this one. No, I'm doing it. I'm bloody doing it, CJ. I'm going there. The Newcastle Knights are my specials of the round. They'll win. They will win. We've got 2 different already. What a start.
Fuck,
I reckon Newcastle can win round 1. I really do. I think both sides obviously have a new combination. Both sides have a brand new spine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which combination is going to click quicker. It's very hard to say. The Warriors winning wouldn't surprise me, but there's something about Newcastle with Ponga and Hastings and Brayley. I like it. I like what they're building towards. I think Newcastle can win, and believe it or not, I really like Adam Elliott coming off the bench. I think that's a really good impact for the Newcastle Knights. I like Newcastle. I think they're going to win. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Newcastle by 4. I'll go 20 points to 16. And for the first try scorer, CJ, I am going to select Bradman Best for the first try of the game.
All right. Well, that's 2 different. So good start, eh?
Who was your first try scorer for this one?
Tamari Martin.
Tamari Martin. Nice. All right. Well, let's move on from the Warriors and Knights game, and let's head down to Penrith for the Panthers versus the Brisbane Broncos. Now, this game is going to be very interesting. A war of words. Luai against Cobbo. Lots of trash talk being thrown around for this one. Lots of banter. Lots of
one to watch.
Lots of shit going on here. Lot of drama. Panthers, Broncos. Let's have a look at the sides. If my computer doesn't want me slow, we slide today. Come on, man. All right, here we go. So for this, my connection is very good. All right, fullback Dylan Edwards on the wings. Gorman Taruva and Brian Toto. Centers Isaac Talgo and Stephen Crichton. Halves Luai and Cleary. Front row is Leota and Fisher Harris. Hooker Mitch Kenny. Back row of Luke Garner and Liam Martin. The lock is Isaiah Yeo. And on the bench, Sonny Luke, Scotty Sorensen, Spencer Linu, and Jamin Salmon. Very strong side from Penrith. As for the Broncos, fullback is Selwyn Cobbo. Wingers are Corey Oates, Jesse Arthurs. Centers, Katoni Stagg, Toby Farmworth. 5'8", Ezra Mann. Halfback, Adam Reynolds. Front row, Corey Jensen, Payne Haas. Hooker, Billy Walters. Back row, Kurt Capewell, Jordan Ricky. Lock is Paddy Carrigan. Bench, Corey Pags, Keenan Palacio, Thomas Flegler, and Martin Tapau. Very interesting. CJ, what's your take on this one? Panthers up against the Broncos.
Yeah, look, the odds are showing that Penrith are expected to blow them out. I don't think so.
Yeah, I was just going to say, CJ, Penrith, $1.30. Broncos, $3.40.
I'm not going to say it'll be an upset. I think this is one of those games that could shock a lot of people. I think Brisbane will be in contention to keep it close. I'm going to go up to Panthers by 10 points, though. I'll go 24-14. And I think the first try scorer will be the new recruit, Luke Garner.
Yeah, look, I would not want to be Brisbane round 1. I would not want to play Penrith after that World Club Challenge loss. The Panthers really lose 2 games at Penrith. They have named a fairly strong side. They're pretty much full strength, Penrith. Brisbane a little bit underdone. Reece Walsh not going to be there, which is a massive loss. Cobbo will do a job, but he's not Reece Walsh. And Jesse Arthurs, again, he'll do a job, but he's not Cobbo on the wing. So it's going to be interesting to see how the replacement does go there. I think Penrith win, and I think Penrith win well. I think out of all the games this weekend, I've only got 2 certainties for the weekend, CJ, and I think this is the first one. I think the Panthers are absolute certainties this weekend. I reckon the Panthers win. I reckon they win 32 points to 12. I reckon they'll be way too good for the Broncos Friday night out there at Penrith. And first try scorer, I'll go with Brian Toto to score first. Penrith will win 32 to 12.
That's a blowout.
Who'd you go first in this one?
I said Luke Garner.
Luke Garner in the back row, that's right. Well, it's going to be interesting, but that's the first one we agree on. The Panthers to beat the Broncos on Friday night footy. Now let's go to Super Saturday. I am pumped for this.
This is tough.
I am pumped, and I just want to start by saying Manly versus Bulldogs. This is Nick from Australia's game of the round. This is my favourite game of round one. I cannot wait for this game. You got the Seabold era versus the Serraldo era. You've got Turbo coming back up against the Bulldogs' new recruits in Viliami Kikau and Reid Marnie. This is my favourite game of round one. I can't wait for this. Manly versus the Bulldogs, CJ. What a game this is going to be. We're going to get the team list up on the screen in just a moment. What a game this is going to be, bro. We'll just get the odds. I'm pretty sure Manly are favourites. I think Manly are just favourites for this one. Here we go.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah. So if we have a look at the odds, my friend, man, $72 value there for Canterbury. Let's have a look at the team list, my friend. So Manly fullback is Tom Trbojevic on the wings. So I got Christian Tuipulotu and Ruben Garrick. Centers, Brad Parker and Tolotu Kuala. Halves, Cooper Johns and Daly Cherry Evans. The front row of Tanela Paseka and Jack Trbojevic going to the front row. Lachlan Croker at hooker. Amoli Olakawatu and Kelma Tulangi in the back row. Sean Kepi at lock. The bench, K.O. Weeks, Ben Trbojevic, Ethan Bullymore, and Josh Alloway. Not bad. Let's go to the Dogs. Fullback, Hayes Parham. Wingers, Jacob Carraz and Josh Adokar. Centers, Jake Avarillo and Paul Alamatoni. The halves are Matty Burton and Kyle Flanagan. Front row, Max King, Ryan Sutton, and our hookers, Reid Marnie. Back row is Viliami Kikau and Raymond Fatala Mariner. The lock, surprisingly, is Farmunu Brown. The bench, I think it's on debut. We've got Jaden Tanner, Corey Waddell, Franklin Pele, and Jacob Preston.
Pele.
See, it's a really young bench for the Dogs.
Wow.
This is my game of the round, CJ. I don't know which way to go, brother. Manly or Dogs? Who do you like?
Oh, man. All right, well, Manly have a pretty shit round one record, but I'm going to throw that away out of it. I don't know. I'm going to go Manly. Manly by 7 points. I think a field goal will be kicked at the end. I'll go score.
What'd you say? By what? I can't even hear you, bro.
Manly by 7. Manly by 7.
Oh.
A field goal will be kicked at the end by Cherry Evans. I'll go 17 points to 10. My first try scorer will be Christian Tuipulotu.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so torn on this game. I really don't know. I really don't know where to go. Oh my God, this is tough. I think Luke Thompson's a big loss.
Yeah, that's.
I think Pangai Jr. is a big loss. I think Manly losing. I think Manly losing Josh Schuster's a big loss. Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna go Manly. I'll go Manly.
You're so torn, eh?
I was gonna go Dogs, but I think only because of that Brookie.
Yeah, that's the factor.
If it wasn't at Brookie, if this game was at ANZ Stadium, if this game was at Allianz Stadium, if this game was at Belmore, if this game was anywhere but Brookie, I would have went the Bulldogs. But I'm going to go Manly at Brookie by the slightest of margins. I'm going to go Manly by 2. I'm going to go Manly 24 points to 22. There'll be nothing in this. First try scorer, it'll be the return of Tom Trbojevic.
Fair enough. Tommy Turbo at Brookie. How good.
Yeah. I think Manly win. I think Manly win a real tight one. High scoring too, Manly to win. If the Bulldogs win, then I'm going to be a bit filthy on myself because I'm so high on the Bulldogs this season. But we'll see what happens. All right, let's go to the next game. Another game on Super Saturday, CJ. It's the North Queensland Cowboys.
Your boys.
Against Raiders up there at Queen Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. My boys up against the Green Machine. This will be interesting. This will be very interesting. My computer is very slow at the moment, so I might just have to leave the telemers up on the screen. Having some issues. Every time I change tabs, it just decides to freeze. Son of a bitch. All right, are we good yet? What's going on here? All right, I think we're good. All right, Cowboys and the Raiders, 5:30 Saturday up in Townsville. The Cowboys, they are favourites, $1.50. $1.50. Cowboys are $1.50 for the game. Canberra, $2.60. Let's have a look at the Cowboys team list. Fullback is Scott Drinkwater. The wingers are Kyle Felt, Murray Tulangi, Val Holmes, and Peter Hickey in the centres. Dearden and Townsend in the halves. McLean and Cotter in the front row. Robertson at hooker. Hess and Nanai in the back row. Tamalolo at lock. And on the bench, Jake Granville, Griffin Neem, Jermaine Tennille-Brown, and James Tarmo. As for the Raiders, fullback is Sebastian Chris. Wingers are Nick Kotrick and Jordan Rapana. Matthew Tomoko and Hollis McShield in the centres. White and Fogarty in the halves. Pasami Solo and Joseph Tarpany in the front row. Benny Levi at hooker. Hudson Young, Elliott Whitehead in the back row. Corey Hadaway and Nida at lock. And on the bench, Tom Starling, Atta Maroda, Corey Horsburgh, and Emre Gula wrap up the interchange bench for the Green Machine. I'm a Cowboys fan, CJ, and I'm fucking pumped for this game. Cowboys and the Raiders. Who do you like in this one?
It's in Townsville. It'll be a humid night. I like the Cowboys here, bro. I think your boys will get off to the start that they want.
Good man.
I'll go scoreline of 24 points to 10. I think the Cowboys would be too good. And for my first try scorer, you're going to love it, man. I think Jeremiah Nanai is going to get over first to start the year for you.
I love it. Jeremiah Nanai, I love it. I fucking love it. CJ, I'm with you. And obviously, I'm never going to go against the Cowboys, regardless of the matchup. I'll always back the Cowboys in. There is a case for Canberra to maybe go up there and try and, try and ambush the Cowboys, but it's going to be hot. It's going to be suit the Cowboys right to the moon. Canberra, a bit underdone, the Canberra Raiders. Haven't got a fullback. So that'll be a test. What's that?
That's tough, missing Savage.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough without Sebastian Chris at fullback. Don't really rate that too much. So yeah, Cowboys to win. I reckon they'll win 13 plus. I'll go Cowboys 28 points to 12. So a 16-point win for the Cowboys. And first try scorer, I'm with you. I think Jeremiah Nanai will score the first try of the game as well. Cowboys to win.
For sure.
Cowboys to win. Let's go to the other game Saturday night. Now, this next game is going to be a cracker. I'm looking forward to this, bro. We've got the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks going up against your boys, the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Saturday night, 7:35.
Can't wait.
Sharks, some big outs for Cronulla that we need to talk about.
Can't wait.
The obvious one is Nico Hines, but gee, it's going to be tough for the Sharks to win without Nico Hines. Have a look at the odds first. The Rabbitohs, CJ. The Rabbitohs are $1.60 favourites. Cronulla, $2.40. Some really good value there for Cronulla at home, $2.40. Very interesting odds. Let's have a look at the team list. We'll start with the home side with Cronulla. Fullback is Will Kennedy. On the wings, Sione Katoa and Ronaldo Mulatalo. In the centres, Jesse Ramian and Sia Fatalakai. Halves and Matty Moylan and Braden Trindle. The front row of Toby Rudolph and Braden Hamlin-Uweli. Hooker is Blake Bradley. The back row of Britton Okoro and Teague Wilton. The lock is Dale Finucane. On the bench, Cameron McGuinness, Wade Graham, Oregon Kafusi, and Jackie Williams. And for your boys, CJ, well, why not? It's your team, CJ. So how about you bloody read out the Rabbitohs side?
Yeah, no worries. So fullback Latrell Mitchell, the wingers Alex Johnson and Isaac Thompson, the centre pairing of Isaiah Tass and Campbell Graham, the halves Cody Walker, halfback Lachlan Ilias, the prop is Tavita Totola, Tom Burgess, the hooker Damien Cook, the second row Keon Kalawa Matangi and Jai Arrow, the lock and captain Cameron Murray. On the interchange bench, jersey 14 Blake Taff, 15 Michael Cheekham, 16 David Mawal, and 17 Shakai Mitchell.
Yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting game. This was my favourite game of round one until a certain Nico Hines was ruled out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Souths haven't won at Shark Park since 2008 or 9.
14, 9 years.
14. So it's been a long time.
And Royce
Shit
Hunt has
record.
also been ruled out from Cronulla.
Who?
Royce Hunt.
Royce Hunt, yeah, that's a big loss as well. You haven't won at this venue since 2014. This is going to be interesting, bro. Obviously, you're going to pick South, but by how much, bro? What's your prediction for the game?
Yeah, I'll be at the game, so I'm really keen for it.
You'll be there, right?
Yeah, bro. I'm going to tip us by 10. I think we're going to get a good start to the year. I'll go scoreline of 20 points to 10. And my first try scorer, why not? Why not start it off with Latrell Mitchell to score first, Ross?
Yeah, nah, sounds good. I am also going to tip the Rabbitohs. I think this will be a really tight game. I don't know how many points Cronulla have in them without Nico Hines. They probably have 3 tries in them at best. That'll probably be about it. I think losing Nico just kills their attack. I don't think the Sharks can score 20 points without Nico Hines. But we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to go the Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs by 8. I reckon 24-16 is a fair scoreline. I reckon I'll score 3 tries. Cronulla 2 or 3 tries. So Sharks, the Rabbitohs to win, 24 points to 16. First try scorer, well, I can't go against Alex Johnson for first try.
Of course, love it, bro. Love it. Can't wait.
Yeah, all right. The Bunnies to win that one. So we've agreed on that one. 2 games to go. Let's go to the very next one. After 4 o'clock, it is the most anticipated game of round 1, obviously, for obvious circumstances. It is the Dolphins versus the Roosters. What a game. The Dolphins make the NRL debut against the Roosters, one of the premiership favourites of this season. The Roosters, obviously, favourites at Roosters, obviously, $1.20. Dolphins at $4.70. What do you think about this one, bro? The Dolphins up against the Roosters.
It's a big game. It's very historical in NRL.
Oh, hang on. I've gone off early. We need to go for the team list.
Yeah,
apologies. Dolphins, well, I got that. Hamaso, Tabuai Fidel at the back. Asako and Tessie New on the wings. Ewan Aiken, Brent Lee centers. Isaiah Katoa and Sean Sullivan in the halves. Jesse Bromwich, Jared Wallace up front. Marshall King at hooker. Felice Kafusi, Kenny Bromwich in the back row. Tom Gilbert at lock. On the bench, Herman Etsiesi, Mark Nichols, Ray Stone, and some guy I've never heard of before, Kurt Dono-Ko. I'm sure I've pronounced that name wrong, so I do apologise. And for the Roosters, fullback Tedesco, wingers Tupou and Jackson Paulo, centers Joseph Suoliti and Corey Allen, halves are Luke Keary, Sam Walker, front row Lindsay Collins, Matt Lodge, Brendan Smith at hooker, Egan and Nat Butcher in the back row, Victor Radley at lock, and on the bench, Drew Hutchison, Fletcher Baker, Terrell May, and Nafui White. I'm sure I've pronounced that wrong as well, so I do apologise. Dolphins, Roosters, who do you like?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what I want to say, but I have to tip with my head. I'll go Roosters. That makes me sick to say, but I'll go Roosters. I think it'll be closer than people think. I'll go Roosters by 16 points.
Yeah.
I think 28-12. First try scorer for them, I think it'll be. I'll go Tupou, Daniel Tupou to score first. But hopefully,
there isn't a whole lot to say about this game, and I'll keep this respectful. Good luck to the Dolphins. Welcome to the NRL. But they're going to get smoked. The Roosters are going to put a score on them here. Roosters win. Roosters win well. It's going to be awesome to see the Dolphins in the NRL. I'm looking forward to seeing how they go throughout the year. But Roosters will win this game. I reckon they'll win 36 points to 6. There'll be a 30-point win for the Roosters. First try scorer. I'm going to go with Victor Radley for the first try.
All right. Rads. That'd be interesting.
Bit of value about Radley, so I'll go him first. Let's go to the final game.
Come on,
Final game
let's
of
go.
round one. Sunday game B. And are we still live? Did I just go?
We're still live.
Can you hear me good, CJ?
I hear you.
All right, sorry about that. Like I said, internet connections playing a few games. All right, Sunday night, 6:15, Light Card Oval. It's the West Tigers up against the Gold Coast Titans. Very interesting game, this one. The Tigers are $1.75 and the Gold Coast are paying $2.05. Let's have a look at the ins and outs. Let's go for the team list real quick. Tigers, fullback Dane Laurie. On the wings, David Nofaluma and Charlie Staines. Centers, Brent Naden and Tommy Talau. Halves are Adam Dewey and Luke Brooks. Front row is Stefano Itakamanu and Big David Clemmer. Abby Coruscant at hooker. Isaiah Papali'i and Sean Bloor in the back row. Joel Frangali at lock. The bench, Jake Simpkin, Alex Twal, Fanua Polo, and Asu Kapawa. And as for the Gold Coast, fullback is AJ Brimson. On the wings, I've got Jojo Fafita and that young Pereira kid. Aaron Schoff and Philip Sami in the centers. Foran and Boyd in the halves. Jamin Jolliffe and Tino at front row. Verrills at 9. Fafita and Fermel in the back row. Isaac Liu at lock. On the bench, Jaden Campbell, Aaron Clark, Nobby Fodawaker, and Joe Stimson. West Tigers versus the Gold Coast at Leichhardt Oval. Who do you like in this one, CJ? I think this is a really tough one to predict.
Yeah, it is tough. Packed Leichhardt Oval, man. You can't go past the Tigers, in my opinion. I'll go the Tigers by 6 points. 22-16, and I think the first try scorer will be David Nofaluma in the left Leichhardt pitch there.
Yeah. I think the West Tigers will get the job done. The Gold Coast Titans record in Sydney, in New South Wales, is really poor. I'm pretty sure the Gold Coast have the worst record in Sydney out of all the NRL clubs. So
be up there.
It's gonna be tough for them. I think the West Tigers can win at home to start the year. I'm gonna go the West Tigers by 14.
Ooh,
14. High scoring game though, CJ. I'm gonna go the West Tigers to win 34 points to 20.
no defense in that game, but
There'll be no defense. Both teams have got horrible defense. I think the West Tigers will win 34 points to 20. And for the first try scorer, I'm going to go with Isaiah Papali'i to score the first try.
wow, bro. Yeah, man. They should be winning at Leichhardt, but hey, we'll see, eh?
Yeah. So, bro, the two games that we've got different are the Eels and Storm and the Warriors and Knights.
Yep. That's right. That's
Not
true.
bad. Not bad at all. Now, before we wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a new segment. Every week we're going to do this. Nick Bet's best bets for round one. We all love a bit of Nick Bet, which is a little little gambling thing that I like to do. I like to give everyone some great tips, try and win some money over the weekend. I know it's difficult to win money, but what I'm going to do for round one, I'm going to give you guys 4 anytime try scorers out of the 8 games, and we're going to try and win some bloody money for you guys. So let's begin. And we're going to go straight to we're going to start with the Warriors and Knights game. We're going to – oh, hang on. No, we're not. Fuck me. What's going on here? Unbelievable. I just go onto these bets, and they haven't got the fucking first try scorer market up yet.
Oh, no.
Let me go to a different betting company. Let me go to Sportsbet. That's outrageous. The team was came out 40 minutes ago. What the hell's going on here?
Probably fell asleep or something stupid.
Oh, here we go. All right, we're good to go. We'll go to Sportsbet. All right. Warriors and Knights. And anytime try scorer for this game, I'm going to go with Heimel Hunt, CJ, as an anytime try scorer. Hommel Hunt will score in that game. In the Panthers and Broncos game, I'm going to go with Brian To'o to be an anytime try scorer in that one. Manly versus Bulldogs, we're going to go with Tom Trebojevic.
Turbo Tommy.
If it fucking lets me. In the Cowboys and Raiders game, we're going to go with Jeremiah Nanai. And I think that will just about do it. We are looking at some really good odds here. If it fucking loads. It's not loading. All right. Well, the odds are paying about $25. So
you'll take it.
Really good value there, CJ. You chuck $10 on that. Win yourself $250.
Might actually have to, eh?
It's really good value. Really good value. What's your best bet for the weekend, bro? Give us 4 anytime try scorers.
All right. Well, if you want free money, you just put Alex Johnson in any time. Anytime for the Cowboys, I'll go Murray Taulagi.
Yeah.
Panthers,
So you got Alex Johnson, Murray Taulagi,
and Luke Garner.
Luke Garner. Who else? One more.
And I'll go, Dave Fafita for the Titans.
Oh, nice.
I reckon he'll get over.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap up round 1 preview and predictions for the 2023 NRL season. We've been on here longer than what I would have liked. Next week, I'll make it a bit shorter. But CJ, thanks for coming on for the round 1 preview and predictions, brother. And the fucking footy is back.
Yes. Thanks for having me on. And fucking oath, bro. How good is it?
Man, I'm so excited for round 1. I just can't wait. I don't
2
just
days.
can't wait. And
2 days.
just so everyone knows, I'll be live again later tonight for the Super League round 3 tips. So get ready for that later on tonight. CJ, good luck with your tips, bro, and good luck to the Rabbitohs on Saturday night.
Yeah, good luck to the Cowboys and bring on round 1, bro. It's just awesome to have
Bring on round 1. Well, I can't wait. Anyway, guys, we're going to get on out of here. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, guys, until next time, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Good luck with your tips.